grind every day, yeah, we aim for the stars. Feet on the ground, but our heads are on Mars. Visions of glory, sweat on our skin. We craft our story, determined to win. We the titans, with hearts untamed. We face the giants in this battling game. Our dreams are loud, echoes of them remain. We stand as one, heading for the Hall of Fame. We chase the lights to the final whistle. Believe that when we say we never settle. We chase the lights to the final whistle. Believe that when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big to the final whistle. Believe that when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big to the final whistle. Believe that when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big and we play relentlessly. Our
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Grind every day, yeah, we aim for the stars. Feet on the ground, but our heads are on Mars. Visions of glory, sweat on our skin. We craft our story, determined to win. We the titans, with hearts untamed. We face the giants in this battling game. Our dreams are loud, echoes of them remain. We stand as one, heading for the Hall of Fame. We chase the lights to the final whistle. Believe it when we say we never settle. We chase the lights to the final whistle. Believe it when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big to the final whistle. Believe it when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big to the final whistle. Believe it when we say we never settle. We did it, we did it, we did it. It's victory, victory, victory. We dream big and we play relentlessly. Our team spirit's the ultimate key. It's victory, victory, victory.
It's time for Vienna Lady Eagle basketball right here on WIBHradio.com. This Lady Eagle basketball broadcast is brought to you in part by BW Electric and Locating, Fowler Heating and Cooling, Lawrence and Bean Insurance Agency, Goddard's Auto Body, Rural Health Incorporated, Deaconess Illinois Union County, Trevilian Brothers Construction, Shawnee Community College, Southern Trust Bank, Vienna Automotive, Golson Financial Services, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, and Trevilian Farm. Now let's head out to the gym for Vienna Lady Eagle basketball. Here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Ron Ellis.
And good evening, everybody, from Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH and the Vienna High School Connection. And we have quite a game here tonight. This could be a record-setting tonight. Here we had one Monday night, and we could have one here Thursday night. Coming into tonight's game, Summer Daubert has 299 three-pointers for her career at Vienna High School. She's hitting 38% of her three-pointers for her career here. She's made 299 out of 277 attempts right at 38%. And we'll see if she can hit number 300 tonight. And that's quite a milestone. And that would put her in the top 15. She's already in the top 15. She's at number 14 for all-time career three-pointers made. And the senior can move up that chart tonight with at least one three-pointer and possibly a few more. I'm Ron Ellis. Hope you enjoy the broadcast here this evening. It ought to be a lot of fun. Massac County, the Lady Patriots come into this game with a record of 7 wins and 10 losses. And the Vienna Lady Eagles are 14-2. The 2 losses to bigger schools than what we are, both at the Benton Holiday Tournament, one to Mount Vernon. They were ranked number 3 in the state in 3A basketball at the time. And to Carlisle, they were ranked number 6 in the state in 2A basketball at the time when we played them. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the boys, what they're doing up in Cesar-Valere. They're having a good day so far at the first 2 level games. And we'll be back here to Vienna High School right after these messages.
You ate ramen for weeks and logged crazy amounts of overtime. You finally saved enough money to buy your ideal ride. Now make sure she is properly insured. Let your local Pekin Insurance agent find the comprehensive auto coverage your dream car deserves. Request a free quote at PekinInsurance.com and ask your agent about the discounts available for your sweet ride. Pekin Insurance is rated superior for personal lines claim service by Ward Group. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
Did you know that top quality education is right in your backyard? Shawnee Community College's Johnson County Extension at Vienna High School offers flexible courses designed to fit your busy life. Whether you're starting college, building new skills, or continuing your education, their friendly and experienced instructors are here to help you succeed. With convenient class times and personalized attention, you don't have to travel far to achieve your goals. Enroll by calling 618-634-3441 or visit shawneecc.edu. BW Electric and Locating, reliable quality service, licensed in all of Southern Illinois and Cape Girardeau, Missouri for all your commercial, residential, and farm electrical needs. Commercial services available include installation of home generators and solar electricity for your home. No job too big or too small. Contact Billy Woosley at 618-534-5221 for a quote today. BW Electric and Locating, serving all of Southern Illinois.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna wishes Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. Are you buying a new home? Check out interest rates at Southern Trust Bank first, or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank can assist you with all your financial needs. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888. Go Eagles!
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois for over 44 years. Fowler Heating and Cooling provides worry-free financing, works on all units, no matter what the brand, and now provides solar services for homes and businesses. You can trust Fowler Heating and Cooling and their dedicated team when you need them most. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com.
And we're back here at Vienna High School getting ready for the start of this evening's game. A couple of things regarding Summer Daubert, the senior. She has 299 three-pointers for her career here at Vienna High School. And she has hit 11, is the most that she's hit in one game. That puts her tied for 7th in most three-point field goals in one game at 11. And for three-pointers made for a career, or when she was a sophomore, she hit 126, and that ties her. She's in 11th place in the state for three-pointers made with 126. Missed number 10 by one three-pointer for her to get to 127. And for most three-pointers in a career, she is sitting all by herself at 299 in 14th place. She is 5 3-pointers away from moving up to number 13. And there's only 13 girls have ever gone over 300 in the 50-year history of girls basketball in the state of Illinois. So that's quite an accomplishment for this young lady. And just looking at, there's Tyra Buss did it. She had 424. She's from Mount Carmel. And Cassie Drew had 394. I got to call her games. She was at Anna Jonesboro from 2001 to 2004, a magic little girl, and she was a heck of a ball player. One other person that's above 300 is Cameron Mitchell from Tams. She went to Egyptian High School. She has 320, and that's it. Everybody else is from up north, and so Summer, in the opportunity, she's definitely there in some elite girls here in IHSA history, and she still has about a half a season to go, so no telling how high she can climb on this list. So one 3-pointer away from 300. We come into the game tonight, and we're going to have Coach Metcalf come up after the game. I know that doesn't happen very often, like never. But I asked him if he would come up and we could talk about the accomplishment that he obtained Monday night in the girls beating Heron for his 700th victory. And his winning clip is phenomenal. He's been coach at the high school level for 26 years, and in that 26-year period, he's won 700 games, lost 225. That's a 76% winning percentage for Coach Metcalf. Phenomenal. It really is a phenomenal statistic, and I look forward to having a chance to talk with him for a few minutes tonight later. All right. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of tonight's game. The boys are playing up in Cesar-Valere, and they won both the freshman and the JV games up there. I'll give the scores here shortly. But and the varsity game, they're a little bit ahead of us. They've just started a few minutes ago at the varsity game up there. You can catch that video streaming only on the YouTube channel. And so if you've got multiple TVs, or you can split your TV, watch both. Watch the boys play. It'll be quiet, and hopefully it won't be so quiet here. All right, the starting lineup for the Massac County Lady Patriots. They come into this with a 7-10 record. At a guard, a junior, number 4, is Natalie Evans. Also at a guard, a freshman, number 30, is Sadie Kaler. At a third guard, a sophomore, number 21, Raydens Lee. At a fourth guard, a junior, number 24, Kenna Height. She can hit from anywhere on their half of the floor. She likes to shoot a set shot, but she is dangerous if you leave her alone anywhere in her half of the court, seriously. And the other guard is a junior, number 50, Lydia McCraw. Their head coach is Justin Kendall. Assistant coaches are Rachel Coakley and Jim Provlett. Jim, I did not realize this, but he was a head coach here for the girls for 2 years, and he was from Massac County. So I've known Jim for a long, long time as a coach, but I did not know that he coached here at Vienna. The girls, their starting lineup goes like this. A very familiar starting lineup. At a guard, a 5'7 junior is 0, Jenna Waters. 5'5 guard, a senior, number 1, is Ava Rush. At a third guard, a 5'5 senior, number 5, Summer Daubert. At a fourth guard, a 5'5 senior, number 24, Rayona Ridley. And the forward for the Lady Eagles, a 5'11 senior, number 30, Karina Vitello. Head coaches Ritt Metcalf, Kelsey Odom, and Corey Waters are the assistant coaches. And don't forget, Friday night, tomorrow night, that is, being today's Thursday, duh. And at 6:30 at 119 Harnerville Loop, the old Shriners building in Vienna, is the alumni reunion celebrating the 75, 76, and 2005 regional championship teams. And then at the basketball game with Anna Jonesboro on Saturday night, they'll honor those 3 teams, anyone that was affiliated with the teams. And I'm proud to say that I had affiliation with all 3 of those teams. In 75 and 76, I was the manager on the 2 basketball teams that won the regional, and I was on the varsity baseball team all 4 years that I played here. I was a better baseball player than I was a basketball player. But when I was a senior, our intramural team won the school championship. And had some really good kids that were on my team with that one. Our star player was from Simpson. His name was David Jelzovic, and a heck of a ball player. Everybody that played on the System 7 basketball team my senior year, we all played freshman and sophomore basketball, and then wound up forming our own intramural team and won the school championship. So I was very proud of that. And then in 2005, under Rick Metcalf, he contacted me, and I was able to, the 4 years he was here, from 2004 to 2008, I was able to win the, I did the play-by-play on the internet for those 4 teams. There was no video streaming way back in those days. This is the brainchild, quite frankly, of the superintendent that we have, which is absolutely awesome, Josh Stafford, and then the athletic director, David Hill. Those two were the ones who were the brainchild between the videoing because of the COVID mess, and that's, as I see, the only good thing that came out of that. But we're going to have our national anthem here in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And we'll talk about the officials here after this.
Tonight we'd like to welcome in the visitors, the Lady Patriots of Massac County High School. And before we meet the starting lineups, we'd like to ask that you all please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by Vienna High School senior, Mr. Brian King. Let's meet the lineup first for the Massac County Lady Patriots. First up, a 5'6" junior, number 4, Natalie Evans. 5'4" freshman, number 13, Sadie Kaler. 5'6" sophomore, number 21, Radiance Lee. 5'7" junior, number 24, Kenna Height. And a 6' junior, number 50, Lydia McCraw. Head coach for the Lady Patriots is Justin Kendall. He's assisted by Rachel Coakley and Jim Pravalik. All right, Lady Eagles fans, you know the drill. Get on your feet. It's time to meet your Lady Eagles. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 0, Jenna Waters. Also at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 1, Ava Rush. Third guard for the Lady Eagles, a 5'5" senior, number 5, Summer Daubert. Also at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Rayana Ridley. And at forward for the Lady Eagles, a 5'11" senior, number 30, Karina Botello. Head coach for the Lady Eagles is Rick Metcalf. He's assisted by Kelsey Odom and Corey Waters. The officials for tonight's contest, Ben Adams, Rob Reeder, and Sean Goins.
Hello, and McCraw going to toss it, and it is controlled. It's still loose and comes out of there to Massac County. Into the front court with the basketball is Evans. Or no, that's Sadie Kaler out there with it. They hand it off to Kaler. Number 21 is Radence Lee, and it goes out of bounds off of Massac, and they have the opening tip and the first turnover of the game. So we got Radence Evans, 4. 24 is Kendra Height. She is the three-point specialist for them. Lydia McGraw is on the girl on the inside, and Garrett Garden Rush is number 13, Sadie Kaler. On the left side to Daubert. Daubert shovel pass out to Ridley. Ridley goes left side, drives into the paint. Little runner off the side of the mark, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Evans. Evans passes that out over to Lee. We played 45 seconds here in the first quarter, no score. Into the front court, Radence Lee walks across the half line. Ridley, Vitello, Jenna Waters, Ava Rush, and Summer Daubert, the 5 girls on the floor for the Eagles. 1 minute gone here in this varsity game, no score. As a matter of fact, we've just had one shot, and that barely drew iron. Lee has it on the left side, tries to dump it inside, it knocked loose, goes right to McCraw, her shot up, no good. Vitello fights for the rebound and comes out there with it, knocked away from her. Comes out there to Waters. Waters to Ridley, quickly into the front court, 3-on-3. Ridley takes it to the rack, off the glass and in. Rayona Ridley goes coast to coast, gives the first blood here tonight to Vienna. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Hope you enjoy the broadcast here this afternoon, and hopefully it's a big night, momentum night for the Vienna Eagles. On the right side, Evans has the ball, skip pass left side over to Kaler. She loses the ball, knocked loose. Patello gets it, shovel pass over to Waters, and Waters brings it into the front court, their second turnover of the game. Jenna, top of the key, between the circles. 6:05 to go here in the first quarter, 2-0 Vienna. Man-to-man pressure by both teams. Left side over to Ridley. Ridley looks inside to the corner to Waters, over the top to Vitello, off the glass and in. They went over the top. Vitello got it, put it up and in, and she's got 2 points, and it's 4-0 Eagles. Radence Lee. These two teams have met once before. Lee with the basketball. We beat them 63-20 down there in the City of Metropolis tournament. Lee into the paint, little runner, kicks it right side over McGraw, out on top, over to Evans. Her three-point attempt is no good, and we're going to get a foul over the top, and this will go against Lydia McCraw. Lydia's first foul of the game. 4-0 Vienna. 5:20 to go here in quarter number 1. Left side over to Rush. Rush to Ridley in the left corner. Ridley passes it out on top, and Ava will bring it back between the circles and set up the play. Ava Rush goes right side, dumps it inside to Waters, knocked loose and stolen away. Vienna's first turnover. Here they come into the front court. Height with the basketball. Height comes out on top, left side over to Kaler. Kaler backs it to the right side to Evans. Evans throws it away. That's their third turnover. Vienna with 1, 4:47 to go in quarter number 1, and it's 4-0. A sluggish start for the Lady Eagles. Daubert will bring the ball into the front court. Daubert, left side over to Waters, to Rush. Rush looks inside. Lee is on Daubert. Out on top to Botello. Botello to Waters, to Ridley, and Ridley brings it to the top of the key. Left side, Daubert. Quick three. Kaboom! And there it is! 300 for her career. And Daubert makes it 7-0 on the first shot from three-point land for her tonight. 4:15 to go here in quarter number one. Congratulations, Summer. Out on top with the basketball is Sadie Kaler. They dump it inside. Rush with the steal. Rush leads the break all the way down, and she's going to get a foul on the floor. Before the shot, it'll be Vienna ball under their own goal, and this will be the second foul on the Patriots. Number 4, Natalie Evans. High arching shot from Daubert. She squared her shoulders up and drained it from about 4 feet beyond the arc. Nice looking shot. Ridley out on top over to Waters. Now she can breathe and just play. Left side over to Daubert. Another quick three. Rims out of there. Fight for the rebound. Comes out there to Kaler. Kaler working against Ridley. Passes it off over to Lee, and Lee will bring it into the front court for the Patriots. 3:35 to go in quarter number one. 7-0. Vienna Eagles with the lead. They go right side over to Evans. Evans goes the right wing to McCraw. McCraw out on top over to Evans. They work it around the exterior to Lee. Lee backs it up between the circles, behind the back dribble, has trouble with the handle. Now they're going to pressure. Ball's knocked loose, and Ridley comes out there with it after the knock away by Rush, and that's the 5th turnover. And Ridley gets the basket. It's 9-0 off of the steal by Rush. Quick timeout, 30-second. We'll take a 30 and be right back.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
And we're back. At the end of the first quarter, Cesar Valier leads the Vienna Eagles up there 16-10 after one quarter in Cesar. Here, it's 9-0 with 3 minutes to go. Here in the first quarter, Ridley has 4 points, 2 for Botello, 3 for Daubert for our 9 points. Out on top, they have a new substitute in there, Maddie Wedding, and Wedding's going to pick up the foul. She's number 15. That'll be Wedding's first. Ridley will walk the ball into the front court. Left side over to Ridley. Ridley looking inside, nothing there. Gets it out to Rush. Rush drives to the, oh, what a beautiful move. Split a double team to the hole, and Ava Rush gets the basket. That was a beautiful, hard move, hard dribble, and an explosion to the basket. Her first basket, and it's 11-0. Lee gets by with a push off, behind the back dribble. Rush is given her fits, almost stolen by Ridley, over to Wedking. Wedking, shovel pass to Kaler, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Wedking. She tried to set a screen. It was a moving screen. Caught the inside of the knee on Daubert. That'll be their 6th turnover. And Wedking's getting ready to come out after picking up 2 quick fouls. Botello back out on top to Rayona Ridley in the right corner. Daubert for 3. Kaboom! Daubert's 2 out of 3. And it's 14-0. If this was a ping pong game, we'd be starting over. 1:44 to go here in the first quarter. Lee with the ball. Left side over to Height. And she throws it away. That is 7 turnovers. They had 23, I think it was, in the first game. I didn't look that one up, but we won that one convincingly, 63-20. That's way back, seems like forever ago, back on December the 12th. Botello into the paint, little 5-footer, had her shot blocked, no good, and the rebound comes out there to number 34, Logan Miller. She's a freshman. Lee, left side over to Height, 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. Height, double team, picks up the dribble, shovel pass in over to McGraw. McGraw triple team, goes off of Jenna Waters out of bounds. It'll stay with Massac County on their baseline. After all these years, it's still hard for me to say Massac County. It's Metropolis. After Brookport and Metropolis combined, they became Massac County. They wanted Joppa, but Joppa didn't want any part of it then. They were rich. Now they're not. Ridley steals it. That's their 8th turnover. And then knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds off of probably, it looks like Massac County. So yeah, back in the day, Joppa, the richest school district when they had the power plant in its full height, there in Metropolis, or in Joppa. Daubert for 3 off the front of the rim, no good, and rebound comes out there to Rush. Long. Rush did a nice job of pulling that out on the right wing. And she must have stepped out of bounds. I couldn't see it. Second turnover. So quick story, and then finish this. Joppa had the richest school district, and this time they're the poorest, one of the poorest school districts in the state, saddled with some debt, and they do not want to consolidate still. I'm on the ROE board also. Out on top with the ball. Long deuce is off the front of the rim. That's by Kaler, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound by Vienna. Number 0, Jenna Waters. That's the first foul on Vienna for the game with 12.5 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 4 team fouls on the other side. Long 3 by Height is good. You give her a moment, she can drain them. 14-3 into the front court. Waters with 1.5 seconds. Waters, little runner, no good, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. 14-3 Vienna. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
With all you do throughout the day, your feet can take a pounding. And if you have foot or ankle pain, that can really make things uncomfortable. Dr. Jeffrey Deacon, a board-certified podiatrist at Union County Podiatry, can help. Dr. Deacon treats heel and arch pain, bunions, tendonitis, arthritis, hammer toes, flat feet, fractures, and sprains. Take a step in the right direction and call to schedule an appointment with Union County Podiatry at 618-833-2295. That's 618-833-2295.
And we're back. Got an update here. At halftime, Vienna's cut the lead in half. It's 29-26 Cesar-Valier at halftime up there. Here it's 14-3 after one quarter. Ridley with the basketball. Left side over to Rush. Botello, Rush, Ridley, Waters, and Daubert, the original starting 5 for the Vienna. Three-pointer by Daubert off the back of the rim. Fight for it. McGraw comes out there with it, throws it away. Ridley with the steal. That's their 9th turnover. And then knocked out of bounds. 3 points. Kenna Height has 1 three-pointer for Massac. That's it. They have 9 turnovers as we speak. 2 turnovers for Vienna. Summer Daubert has 2 threes for 6. 1 basket for Ava Rush with 2. 2 baskets by Riona Ridley for 4. And 1 basket for Karina Botello for 2. Nobody has shot a free throw here in the first half. Daubert dumps it inside to Waters. Waters turns, spins. McGraw's on her. Kicks it back out on top to Daubert to the free throw line. Right side to Ridley. Ridley head and shoulders fake. Takes her to the hole. Off the glass and in. And Ridley has 6 points. And it's 16-3 Eagles. Lee walks it into the front court. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Man-to-man by both teams so far. Lee just over the half line. Goes to the right with the dribble. Behind the back dribble. She is just a sophomore. Lee all the way down, cut off, loses it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Massac ball, as they say. Rush knocked it off away from her, out of bounds. 6:46 to go in the first half. Inbounding the ball is Kayla. Looks. Into Height. Height, triple team. Shovel pass over to McGraw. McGraw's going to be fouled. This will either go against Patello or Daubert. Looks like Patello is the recipient of that particular foul. Her first, team first for the quarter. And to the free throw line to shoot our first free throws of the night is Lydia McCraw. 16-3 is our score, and the first is way short off the front of the rim. Girls' next game is Saturday morning at the ridiculous time of 8:30 in the morning at El Dorado. The only good thing is they're playing Goreville. Second free throw is good. No disrespect to Goreville, but they're having a tough year this year. Wonder if they'll wake up off the bus. How long it'll take them. Goodness gracious. Right side over to Rush. Rush looks inside, drives baseline, weaves her way through traffic, kicks it out to Daubert. Wide open three off the front of the rim. Rush with the rebound. Takes it to the hole off the glass. Too strong, leaves a little short. Lee comes out there with the rebound. Ball knocked loose. Ridley giving her fits. They get it over to Kaler, and it goes off of Kaler's foot out of bounds. And that'll be their 10th turnover. Be Vienna ball under their own goal. 16-4 is the score. 6:09 to go here in the first half. Ridley looks to inbound it. Way out on top, over to Rush. Rush drives into the paint, little runner, blocked by McCraw, and here they come. Kaler brings it into the front court, picks up the dribble, and she walks. 11 turnovers and 4 points in 8 minutes of play, or 10 minutes of play. Not a good combination. Ridley walks it into the front court. Now they're in a zone, 3-2 zone by Massac County. Daubert, they dump it into Patello. Turns, spins, kicks it out to Ridley. Ridley takes it to the top of the key, over to Rush. Rush on the left wing, skip pass right side to Daubert. Quick three off the back of the rim, and coming out of there with the rebound is Miller. Logan Miller, number 14 is Olivia Myrick. She's a senior, number 14. And for the Eagles getting ready to come in is Iris Mount. Lee takes her to the hole, rolls out of there. Patello with the rebound. Patello gets it over to Rush. Rush lets everyone weave by her. Then she brings it into the front court with the dribble. Right side over to Daubert. Quick three off the front of the rim. No good. And it's going to be a foul on the rebound. And this is going to go against Massac County, number 34 probably. Nope. 14, Olivia Myrick. That'll be her first. Each team with a team foul this quarter. 5:11 to go. It's a non-shooting foul. Daubert's going to have a blow. Into the left corner. Number 20 is Sage Meredith, 5'5" senior. Rush from 15, way off the mark. Height with the rebound. And we're going to get a jump ball. Iris Mount also is a 5'7" junior. Sage Meredith, a 5'5" senior. Jenna Waters, Rayona Ridley, and Ava Rush. All 5 of them about the same height. 4:53 to go here in quarter number 2. A 16-4 lead for the Eagles. Myrick gets it over to Height. Height being hawked by Jenna Waters. Right side over to Miller. Miller to Lee, right side over to Myrick. Myrick back to Lee. Top of the key. She launches a three. Way off the mark. And Ridley with the rebound. Up over to Jenna Waters. And Waters has a breakaway layup for a basket. Her first of the night. Off the pass. Off the assist by Ridley. And it's 18-4. Jenna Waters flying out of there. Daubert's going to come in at the next whistle. 4:10 to go here in the first half. Been all Vienna. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead. They lead 18-4 right now. They throw over the top to McGraw. Her shot off the glass, way strong. McGraw has it go off a foot, and Rush is going to have a breakaway. Rush all the way down, lays it up, and scores. That's just miss automatic right there. 20-4. You give Rush that far of a lead, and there is no way. I'm going to step out on a limb. I've never seen her, I'll say this, miss a shot like that. Could happen, but not probable. Lee on the left side is going to be fouled by Ridley. That'll be her first, just the team third for the game. Second this quarter, and it's 3:38. Daubert comes in along with Madeline Wedking. Wedking picked up 2 quick fouls. Lydia McCraw is going to have a blow. Their 6-foot junior. Height gets it in over to Myrick. Myrick, top of the key, thought about shooting the ball, but then changed her mind over to Lee. Lee acting like she's going to throw the ball in Ridley's face, and she didn't even blink. Height takes it to the hole, forces the shot up, no good. Meredith with the rebound. Sage hands it off over to Ridley, and Rayona will pick the ball up into the front court. She's signed to go to front, I believe it's Frontier College. Daubert, oh, nice dump in, and Myris Mounts clobbered. Maddie Wedking picks up her 3rd foul. So Rayona is going to continue her college career playing softball, and they're having a conversation between Ridley and Lee. They've been getting after it a little bit. They don't want to get it out of hand, so the official talked to them. That's a nice move right there. 20-4. Kaboom! Ava Rush drains a 3 from the. It acted like she didn't want to shoot the ball, and then at the last second she did, and did a 360 and went in the net. Her first 3 of the night. She has 7 for the evening, and another turnover on Massac County is number 12. 12 turnovers, 4 points. We have 2 turnovers and 23 points. Vienna has no free throws here this afternoon, but everything's been pretty much from the outside. Botello's had a couple of baskets on the inside. Rush had a breakaway layup, and Jenna Waters had a breakaway layup. Other than that, everything's been on the exterior. Bounce pass right side over to Rush. Rush set up to take a 3, didn't do it. Mount drives baseline, little 8-footer, rolls out of there. Mount ties it up. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Vienna. Everything seems to be going Vienna's way. Logan Miller, that's her name, came up a little gimpy in that, number 34. Ridley, way out on top. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lee, and it will stay with the Eagles. Room 222, Karen Valentine. I liked that show back in the 70s. That's how much time was left on the clock. Left side, Daubert, quick 3, way short. Rebound, pulled out of there, and we're going to get Iris Mount with the foul. That'll be her first. Non-shooting foul. That'll be the 3rd on the Eagles. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Vienna with a commanding 19-point lead. Radence Lee walks the ball into the front court. Man-to-man pressure by both teams, by Vienna anyway, the whole game. They've played a man-to-man and a zone. Height on the baseline. Her shot was partially blocked by Rush. Daubert with the rebound. Gets it over to Ridley. Ridley jogs it into the front court to the free throw line. Left side over to Rush. Her 3-pointer rims out of there. Daubert with the rebound. Looked like she may have picked up a little foul. No call. And here comes Massac County. Height stops, 15-footer off the back of the rim, bounces around. Ridley with the rebound. Ridley through a double team, into the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for, flat-footed rebound, comes out of there to Myrick. Here comes Massac County. Lee goes coast to coast, all the way down, up and in. Raiden Slee's first basket of the night, and it's 23-6. Ridley, a couple of subs coming in at the next whistle with 1:10 to go here in the first half. Into the left corner to Rush. Thought about a three, drives into the paint, takes it to the rack, lays it up and in. They gave her a head and shoulders fake. She blew right past them and laid it up and in, 25-6. And that is 9 points for Ava. She is the leading scorer in the game. Lee goes on the right side with 45 seconds to go. Lee almost stolen by Daubert, and they get it over to Height. Height back to Lee. Lee being ridden by Daubert, ball knocked loose. Lee has trouble with the handle, tries to bounce it in hard to McCraw, goes out of bounds, and it will be Massac County with another turnover. They have a baker's dozen, and we have Jenna Waters, Ava Rush, Summer Daubert, Karina Botello, and Iris Mount, 5 girls on the floor right now with the last 25 seconds to go in the first half. 25-6 Eagles. Rush out on top to Botello. She has 2 points tonight. Over to Jenna Waters in the left corner to Daubert. Quick three off the front of the rim. Botello has it bounce off of her, and we're going to get a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Massac. Iris Mount, she's a tough little girl. She just sticks her nose right in there and doesn't back down from anybody. Lee, they roll it in with 7 seconds to go in the front court, picks up the ball. Lee goes on the right side. A ball blocked away and blocked again by Botello, and that's how the first half comes to a close. 25-6, Vienna after 16 minutes of play. We'll total everything up and be back for some halftime stats after these messages.
Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust systems, engine and transmission replacements, digital vehicle inspections, transmission and coolant flushes, and brake system flushes. And talk to them about their induction cleaning service, a great way to improve your vehicle's performance and gas mileage. Vienna Automotive Center, 35 Industrial Drive, Vienna. Call 618-658-1112 for an appointment. Proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball.
Hi, Dr. Christine Lucas of Rural Health Inc. here to talk about our family medicine service. Our team of medical professionals provide acute, chronic, and preventive medical care to individuals of all ages. Our delivery model is to supply patients with a medical home that centers on them and delivers comprehensive health care for the entire family. Accepting most insurance carriers, including Medicare and Medicaid, let us take care of you. Quality services for all and committed to the underserved. That's Rural Health Inc. We specialize in you. Call 618-833-4471.
Life changes, then it changes again. That's why when it comes to your financial goals, the Edward Jones philosophy is you can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare. Challenges such as job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one could disrupt your family's financial security. Edward Jones financial advisor Russ Kruger can help you prepare for life's ups and downs. Call 618-658-2222 to get your plan in place. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Goddard's Auto Body, family owned for 3 generations, is celebrating 50 years of serving Vienna and all of Johnson County. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and tires for cars and trucks. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call 618-658-3191. Goddard's Auto Body wishes to thank the community for supporting their business for the last 50 years. Good luck to the Vienna boys and girls this season. Go Eagles!
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
And we're back here. Not a whole lot of stats to talk about. It was Vienna has led from the get-go. It was 14-0. with less than 10 seconds to go in the first half, or I'm sorry, first quarter, when Kendra Height hit a three-pointer to make it a 14-3 deficit for Massac County after one quarter. Vienna outscored them 11-3 in the second quarter. They hit one of two free throws by Lydia McCraw and a field goal by Radence Lee. That's it for their 6 points. They're 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and they've shot the only free throws in the game. 13 turnovers by Massac County, just 2 on Vienna here in the first half. All 5 starters in the scoring column for the Eagles. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Took a drink and now I got the hiccups. Ava Rush has 1 3-pointer and 3 deuces for 9 points. Jenna Waters has a field goal for 2 points. Summer Daubert, 2 threes, puts her at 301 for her career. She has 6 points. Rayona Ridley has 3 field goals for 6 points, and Karina Botello a field goal for 2 points. Vienna has not been to the free throw line in the first half. They'll play Vienna's next game coming up will be Saturday morning at 8:30 at El Dorado. We get to play Goreville. And our next game after that will be on Martin Luther King Day, and we'll play at 11:30 at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. And we very well could be playing Hamilton County in that game. That's who I think we're going to play, but it's either going to be Hamilton County or Johnston City in that game. I genuinely believe that it will be Hamilton County in that particular basketball game, and that'll be at 11:30 a.m. on Monday, January the 20th. The boys, they're playing right now. They're trailing at up at Cesar Valier, and its last score I had was 29-26 at halftime. They should be getting ready to start the third quarter if they haven't already from up there. Their next game after tonight will be Saturday night right here at Vienna High School. They'll take on Anna Jonesboro in a non-conference game. JV game starts at 6 o'clock on Saturday night. The Superman Classic is next week. Our first game is on Monday night, Martin Luther King Day, at 7:30 it's scheduled, and we'll take on the Century Centurions. Or 7:15, it's scheduled for 7:15. We'll be on the air about 7 o'clock or so Monday night. So we'll have a doubleheader. We'll have the both this Saturday and Monday of next week, we'll have a doubleheader. The girls will play first, 8:30 in the morning at El Dorado against Goreville, and then they'll play at 11:30 Monday morning at El Dorado. The boys will play at 6 o'clock, Anna Jonesboro JV game on Saturday night, and they'll be down in Metropolis at the Superman Classic against the Century Centurions. Game time scheduled for 7:15. We win that game, we play Friday night against the winner of St. Mary's and Livingston Central. That'll be St. Mary's, and a team that we saw last year. They gave us fits. They're from Kentucky, and from Paducah, a very good parochial school. And that'll be in the semifinals on Friday the 24th, and that game time is scheduled for 6 o'clock. And then the championship night at Superman Classic is Friday, and we'll just have to see what time we play. We could be playing at either 6 o'clock for the third place game or the championship game at 7:30 on the 25th. On the 27th, we've had some games switch around because of the snow and the ice. The boys are going to be traveling to Ziegler Royalton. That's a 6 o'clock game on Monday the 27th. We will be broadcasting and videoing the Vienna Ballard County Kentucky game. That's on Monday the 27th at 6. Ziegler Royalton is sketchy at best at their school for internet connection. Very, very dangerous, very not stable. And then on Tuesday the 28th, we have a doubleheader. The girls are going to play at 5 p.m. at Meridian. It's a varsity only game. We'll be on the air at 4:45 from Meridian on the 28th. That's Tuesday. And then the boys, they'll have a JV game, and then the varsity game will start somewhere around 7:30, 7:45 on the 28th from Meridian. And then on the 30th, the girls are hosting Carbondale for the third time. And the first two games were wars. The second time we saw them was at the Benton tournament, and we defeated them 53-43. And they want some blood. I know this because I've talked to some of their coaches, and I know this. They just can't believe that they have not beaten Vienna yet. And I said, well, you know, you guys just aren't good enough. And then on the 31st, the boys are at Christopher. And then on February 1st, we have a doubleheader. The girls are at Christopher at 11 o'clock in the morning. And the boys, they have a freshman, JV, and varsity game starting at 5 o'clock against Cesar Valier on the 1st. So that's the next 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks of games coming up. And a lot of basketball to be had as we have some games that have to be made up because of inclement weather. We're going to take one more quick break. I'm going to grab a drink, and we'll be back for the second half right after this commercial message.
Are your funds gaining minimal interest in a CD? Are you looking for a more effective plan? Put your assets into action with single premium whole life insurance from Pekin Life Insurance Company. This tax-deferred investment currently exceeds the cash value growth of most CDs. It also gives you a life insurance amount significantly above the invested amount, which immediately increases the funds available to your heirs. Request a single premium whole life quote at PekinInsurance.com or contact your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agent to set up this valuable protection. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
Did you know that top quality education is right in your backyard? Shawnee Community College's Johnson County Extension at Vienna High School offers flexible courses designed to fit your busy life. Whether you're starting college, building new skills, or continuing your education, their friendly and experienced instructors are here to help you succeed. With convenient class times and personalized attention, you don't have to travel far to achieve your goals. Enroll by calling 618-634-3441 or visit shawneecc.edu. Well, at Cesar Valier, the Vienna Eagles have come back to take the lead 47-41 after 3 quarters. And I don't know what it's been lately, but we talked with Coach Brower at Trico, and they scored 18 points in the 3rd quarter and gave up 15 points. I don't know what it is, but we have trouble in the first half lately, and we come to life in the second half. And the note that I got, playing much harder defense. Well, that goes without saying. All right, here we go. Second half in this huge game. It doesn't mean anything really in the standings, but it's been nice to see Summer Daubert finally get over that 300 plateau. Jenna Waters underneath the basket, turns in high in a giant land, kicks it back outside. Ridley, Rush has it, drives inside. Hook pass out on top to Ridley, back to Rush. Jenna Waters, Karina Botello, and Summer Daubert, the original starting 5. They showed a 2-3 zone, and now they've manned up. Rush for 3 off the back of the rim. Botello with the rebound. Her shot was blocked by McCraw, and they get it over to Ridley. Ridley gets it to Kaler, and Kaler almost carried it, got it back over to Lee. We're in the second half. 25-6 was our score. Height with the ball. Height backs up beyond the arc over to Kaler on the left wing. Kaler on the left baseline. They kick it back out on top over to Kaler. Kaler double teamed. Jenna Waters and Kaler got their feet mixed up. Lee goes around the horn, off the glass and in. Radence Lee has 4 points, and they draw first blood in the second half. It's 25-8. Ridley brings the ball into the front court. 6:43 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rush bounces it into Botello. Botello double team, brought it down low, and we're going to have a tie up. Possession arrow goes to Massac. That's the 3rd turnover on Vienna. That'll be length of the floor to go. Mr. Benny of the Jets hands it off over to Kaler, and she Passes it, a bounce pass to Radens Lee, and Lee walks it into the front court. Picked up by Ridley. Right side over to Kaler, and then falling down was number 34. I didn't see how that happened. She was slow. Miller was getting up. Shot was no good, and Miller's going to pick up the foul. Rush will go to the free throw line, and we'll have our first free throws by Vienna here tonight with 6:17 to go in the third quarter. Height, I wonder if Miller and Height banged each other because they're both somewhat hurting. I didn't see what happened. I just know that Height is bent over here right in front of us. And she seems to be in a little bit of pain. Her coach is talking to her with 6:17 to go here in the third quarter, 25-8. The only basket that's been scored, and it's her shoulder, it looks like. And she's right-handed, so that's her shooting arm. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go. The only basket that's been scored here in the first half, in this half, is Radens Lee, and she's going to sit down. And it looks like it's her arm just above the elbow, possibly, on her right arm. So we're going to have a couple of free throws by Ava Rush. She has 9 points on the afternoon. She is the game's leading scorer. Botello, Waters, Rush, Ridley, and Daubert for the Eagles. And on the other side of the ledger, number 4, Natalie Evans came in. 50 is Lydia McCraw. 34 is Logan Miller. Number 4, Natalie Evans. And number 21 is Radens Lee. And the first free throw is good. And now Ava is in double figures. 26-8. Ava's second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Little swish on the tail end of that net. That's pretty. Lee walks the ball into the front court. Picked up by Ridley. Right side over to Evans. Evans tried to throw it inside. Somehow found its way over to McCraw. Off the glass and in. That was a C&I pass right there. 27-10. Rush lets everybody come by, and we're going to get Sage Meredith coming in at the next whistle. Ridley on the right wing, out on top to Botello, to Waters, to Daubert. Daubert comes around the top of the key, passes it to Rush. Rush drives the right baseline, cut off, bounces it over to Waters. Waters on the right wing, tried to throw it over McCraw. McCraw with the steal. That's Vienna's second turnover this quarter, 4th of the game. Lee goes left side, kicks it right side, over to Kaler. Barely drew iron. Rush with the rebound. Rush races into the front court. Races all the way down. Puts the shot up. No good. Lee with the rebound. Lee. Double team, and we're going to get a foul on Daubert on a reach in, I'm going to guess. Yep. That's Summers first. Team first this half. Sage Meredith is going to come in for Karina Botello. Massac County basketball. Radens Lee brings it into the front court. They're gonna pick up at half court. Over to Kaler. Kaler back out on top. Over to Miller. Miller kicks it off over to Evans, to Lee, right side to Kaler. Man-to-man pressure by Vienna. Nope, they're in man-to-man. Thought they were in a zone for a second. Over the top. Shot off the glass and in. They went over the top to McCraw. She's got 4 this quarter, 5 for the game, and it's 27-12. They're on a quick 4-0 run. Ridley, left side over to Daubert. Daubert quickly double team. Back to Ridley. Ridley dumps it into Jenna Waters. Waters reverse layup. Shot was blocked. Ball's knocked loose. Kept alive by Sage Meredith. Nice play by Meredith into the paint to Rush. She dribbles out of trouble. Picks up the dribble, left side to Ridley for 3 off the base of the rim. Kept alive by Rush. Meredith with the rebound. Over to Ava. And Ava Rush with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter gets it into Waters. Waters splits the double team. Shot no good. McCraw with the rebound. McCraw gets it over to Lee. And Lee jogs it into the front court with 3:48 to go in the third quarter, 27-12. Vienna, we've been outscored 6-2 this quarter. Evans, ball stripped away. Lee has it, long three, air ball, and the ball fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Vienna. Darbert reached in. Everybody brings the ball down low, and that's where little people can get to it. And Ridley will jog it into the front court for the Eagles. Right side over to Rush. Rush looks inside, back out on top to Ridley. Ridley with 3:20 to go here in the third. Into the right corner to Waters. Waters. Or that was Daubert. Over to Rush. Her three. In and out. No good. McCraw with the rebound. And she's being hounded. Meredith almost stole it, knocked it out of bounds. And if it had been a split second later, Natalie Evans from Massac would have touched it. Full court pressure now by Vienna. And they drop back. They're going to, so 1-2-2 diamond press into the front court. Just token pressure into the left corner. Over to Kaler. Back on top to Evans. They get it into McCraw. McCraw almost has a chance for a three-point play. The foul will go against Jenna Waters. That'll be her second. And McCraw will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She has 5 points on the evening. And Vienna, rather lethargic here to start the third quarter. First free throw is way off the mark. Botello comes back in. Going to have a blow with Sage Meredith. And Miller's going out. Back in for them is number 15, Maddie Wedking. Wedking with 3 fouls. She's picked those up quickly. Her second free throw is way off the mark. Daubert with the rebound. Daubert will bring the ball into the front court. Left side over to Rush. Wide open three off the back of the rim. Ridley comes out there with a long rebound. To Waters, her three-pointer off the back of the rim again. Botello with the rebound. Botello in over to Waters. Waters has the ball stripped away from her, gets it back on top to Ridley, into Botello. Botello puts the ball up, and she's going to be fouled by McCraw. She could feel McCraw right on her hip. She made a quick move. McCraw got her with the body, and she'll go to the line for 2. Karina with 2 points here tonight. 27-12 is our score with 2:23 to go, and Botello just barely touched the wine as it dropped right through the net. 28-12. Karina with a nice looking free throw right there. Second one is rims in. Nice shooter's touch right there, and it's 29-12. Karina hits both of them. And those are our first 2 free throws tonight. Oh, we've hit 2 others. Stolen away. Botello with the steal, throws it up for grabs. Waters comes out there with it. Waters into the front court, over to Rush. Rush drives baseline, and she's going to get an offensive foul with a hook, I believe. No, this is going to go against number 4, Natalie Evans. Ava had the arm out there like a hook, but they called the foul on Massac County. Daubert throws it away on the inbounds pass. That's our 5th turnover, all the way down. Ridley's going to pick up the foul on Sadie Kaler. That'll be Riona Ridley's 2nd foul. Sadie Kaler will go to the free throw line for 2. She has not scored yet here tonight. 29-12 is our score. See if I have any update while I have a moment. First free throw is good. No updates from Cesar Valier. We had the lead at the end of 3 quarters. Second free throw is also good. She hits both of them. They are now 3 out of 6 from the free throw line for the game. She comes out. 29-14, it's a 15-point Vienna lead, and Vienna just sleepwalking through this game so far. Daubert, left side, over to Waters. On the left wing to Rush, down to Waters, turns, spins, shot up. Barely drew iron, and the rebound to Massac County. Ball tipped. Waters with the steal. Over to Rush. Rush off the glass, doesn't get the roll. Rush gets it back. Around the horn, up and in. Can't do it the first time. She stays with it and makes it 31-14 as she now has 13 points on the day. 15 turnovers on Massac and make that 16 as Waters with another steal. Jenna brings it quickly into the front court with 1:20 to go. Down to Botello, off the glass and in. Nice entry pass by Waters to Botello, and it's 33-14. That was a beautiful pass. 1-3-1 full court press. They get it into Wedke, left side, over to Myrick. Myrick takes it in, drops it off, stolen away. Rush with the steal. Rush, 1-on-3, slows it up into the paint. Now she will slow it up big time and back it out. They dump it into Waters. Out on top, Daubert for a quick three. Kaboom! 36-14. That's much more like it. Daubert with 3 threes has 9 points with 38 seconds to go. Little flurry right here at the end makes you feel a little better. Myrick out on top with the ball over to Evans. She has trouble with the handle, almost throws it away. Back to Myrick. Myrick, it is knocked loose, stays with Massac. Evans for 3. She got it. Natalie Evans drains a 3-pointer, makes it 36-17. We're down to 13 seconds to go. Daubert dumps it in over to Botello. Botello has her shot blocked, and it's going to stay with Vienna with 6.5 seconds to go. 19-point Vienna lead, and we're going to substitution coming in is number 23 is Jordan Forthman, a junior for Massac. Ridley into the left corner to Rush. Her 3-pointer off the back of the rim, and McGraw with the rebound. Throws it away, and before the shot can get up, it shouldn't count. It shouldn't count. We're going to see. They're going to talk it over. No basket. That's the right call. All right, 3 quarters in the books. 36-16, Eagles. We'll be right back.
BW Electric and Locating, providing reliable quality service, is licensed in all of Southern Illinois and Cape Girardeau, Missouri for all your commercial, residential, and farm electrical needs. With local ownership and local electricians, no residential or commercial job is too small or too big. Call Billy Woosley for a quote today at 618-534-5221. Servicing our customers is our #1 objective. Don't get shocked. Call BW Electric for all your electrical needs.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna wishes Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. Are you buying a new home? Check out interest rates at Southern Trust Bank first, or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank can assist you with all your financial needs. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888. Go Eagles!
And we're back. Vienna has hit 4 of 4 free throws. That all coming in the third quarter. 13 points for Ava Rush, 2 for Jenna Waters, 9 for Summer Daubert, 6 for Rayona Ridley, 6 for Karina Botello, 5 turnovers for Vienna. On the other side, they're 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 for Natalie Evans, 2 for Sadie Kaler, 4 for Radens Lee. Kenna Height has 3, and Lydia McCraw has 5. Massac County with the basketball to start the fourth quarter, trailing 36-16. They dump it inside, knocked away, and here we come. Iris Mount with the ball into the front court. They get it down to Botello. Botello off the glass and in. That was easy. 8 points for Botello, and it's 36-18. And that 3-pointer had to be a 2-pointer. Here we come the other way. Ridley off the steal. Jenna Waters comes out there, or that's Ava Rush comes out there with it. Foul on the floor. We have Abby Jones is in there. We'll get the girls. That's Abby Jones is a 5'6" junior. Foul on number 50 is Lydia McCross, third. Karina Botello, Abby Jones, Rayona Ridley. Jones has it. Ava Rush and Daubert. Summer bounces it off over to Ridley. 6:50 to go in the game. Daubert, quick three off the base of the rim. Lee with the rebound. Lee has trouble with the handle. Picked up by Daubert. Now they release, and Lee will bring it into the front court unaccosted. Lee on the right side. Vienna is in a 1-2-2 zone. And Botello almost with the steal. Ball loose through there. Rush comes out of there with it. Rush, 2-on-2, takes it to the rack, and we're going to get a blocking. Oh, a charge. Ava Rush will pick up her first foul of the game. That's the 6th turnover on Vienna. They have 20 now. It's 38-16 is our score. And walking it into the front court is Radence Lee. Lee with the ball. It's a 1-2-2 zone on the baseline. Winking with an air ball, and Botello takes the ball away. Nice play by Karina. Ava Rush brings it into the front court. Rush on the weak side. Daubert, they dump it into Botello. Double team. Tries to get it out to Rush, and she does. Rush, shot up, partially blocked. Botello with the recipient of that. She has 10, and it's 40-16. Nice play. Rush kept it alive. It went right to Karina Botello, and she's in double digits now. Shot up and in. McGraw. All right. 50-44 as they start the game at Cesar-Valera. The boys are ahead. It's 40-18 as McCraw gets that basket. Their first of this quarter. And tomorrow night, don't forget, $25 is the cost. You can have a nice dinner and talk basketball. I'm not sure if they're going to have a silent auction or not. Jamie didn't say anything about that. Jamie Curley, if you have any questions, give him a call. I'll give you his number if I have it later. I got it somewhere. But back to business. 4:55 to go. We're going to have a foul on number 50, Lydia McCraw. That's her fourth. Vienna with a 6-point lead. Karina's first free throw is good. That was good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Good form. 41-18. Abby Jones on the left side here. Karina's second free throw is no good. Rebound comes out of there to Miller. Karina misses her first free throw tonight. 41-18, 4:45 to go in the game. Vienna comfortably ahead. Lee on the wing, back out on top to Evans. Long three, that's a three-pointer, and knocked to the ground was Wedking. And Lee with the three-pointer. She has 7 points. It's 41-21, a 20-point Vienna lead with 4:30 left in the game. Ridley brings it into the front court, over to Jones. Jones to Botello, right side to Ridley. It's a 3-2 zone this trip down the floor by Massac. Rush, thought about a three, doesn't take it. Over to Mount. Iris on the baseline, puts a shot up off the rim, no good. Long rebound fought for, batted out. And Lee comes out there with it for Massac. Lee all the way down, and she's going to be fouled. Take your pick on this one, Ridley or Rush. And the winner is Ava Rush. That's her second. 1:56 to go. Vienna's down by one. Hunter fouled out on a play to get a technical and got a technical. They made all 4 free throws. Wow. Radence Lee misses the first. second free throw is good. 41-22. 8 points for Lee. And Ridley brings the ball into the front court with 4 minutes to go in the game. Hands it off over to Mount. Right side to Rush on the wing. Rush looks inside. Back out to Abby Jones. Jones hands it off to Mount. Mount comes around the top. Picked up against Lee. Over to Ridley. Vienna ball control here. Running a little clock. Only 2 fouls on each team this quarter. They get it into Iris Mount. Turns, spins off the glass. Doesn't get the roll. Vitello can't save it. It's going to go out of bounds off of Karina. And it will be Massac County basketball. 3:31 left in this game. Nobody's calling timeouts. Into the front court is Lee. Coach Metcalf has been very docile over there on the bench. Vienna has been in control. It's a workman's type game here today, I guess is the best way to describe it. 41-22. It's not flashy by any stretch, but a win is a win. Out on top with the ball, Kaler has it from Massac. Over to Evans. Evans gets it into Miller. Ball stripped away and stolen. Vitello did a nice job of knocking it loose, and Ava Rush beats everybody down the floor. She has 15 with the basket, and it's 43-22. Ava's not going to be beaten by very many foot races, even when she's dribbling the basketball. On the right side, Kaler out on top to over to Wedking. Wedking carries the ball. They call a traveling on her. 20. That's their 23rd turnover. Goodness gracious. All right. Iris Mount is out, and we have some subs coming in for both teams. Number 13 for Vienna is Kaylee Vaughn. She's a 5'6" freshman. And number Patello's out. That's number 20. Sage Meredith comes in, 5'5" senior. And right here, I'll see number 22 is Abby Jones, 5'6" junior. Summer Daubert still in there. Daubert, quick three off the front of the rim. Daubert with the rebound to the hole, off the glass and in. Nice play by Daubert. She's with 11, and it's 45-22. Nobody checked her off the boards, and she went in and got the layup. And Sage Meredith, yes. I got Sage. I'm missing somebody. Number 13, Kaylee Vaughn is playing defense. Drive to the hole. Nice play by Sadie Kaler with the basket. She's got 4 for Massac, 45-24. All the other way. Daubert takes it to the hole. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2, and the foul on number 15, I believe, is Wedking. That's her 4th. Maddie Wedking has 4 fouls. Summer Daubert has 11 points, and her first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. She's got 12, 46-24, 22-point Vienna lead with $1:44 left in the game. Nice rotation and perfect free throw. Just touched the twine as it went flying through the net. Nice looking free throw, and we're under 1:40 to go in the game. 47-24, 23-point lead. Looks like Millie Partridge getting ready to come in with the ball. Number 11, Addison Farmer on the right baseline. Stolen away by Kylie Vaughn. Vaughn goes all the way down, lays it up and in. Kylie Vaughn's first basket of the night. That's 49-24. Off the steal. That's number 24 on Massac with 1:08 to go. Out on top with the ball, number 12, stolen away. That's Sage Meredith with the steal. Lays it up and in. Meredith with the basket. 51-24. We have a whole bunch of new subs coming in. And we have Millie Partridge is a 5'6" sophomore. Also, Emmy Gurley is in there, a 5'7" junior for Vienna. Sage Meredith. That's Gurley. Ball's to number 12. I don't know who she is. Out on top, Durham, Harley Durham. Left side to Farmer. Out on top with it is Meredith. Nice defense by Vienna, by Partridge. Left side over to Durham. Durham back over to our number 12 with 25 seconds to go. She's on the baseline. Kicks it back. Durham for a long deuce, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Kaylee Vaughn. Vaughn, oh, nice pass down to Partridge. Misses the bunny. Off the glass, she was almost too deep under the basket. Rebound comes out to Massac, down to Wedkeen, and Wedkeen has a basket to go with her 4 fouls. It's 51-26, and that'll be the end of the game. Shot up at the buzzer's no good by Emmy Gurley, and that's how Vienna's game comes to pass here. 51-26 as the Eagles come away with a commanding 25-point victory here tonight. We're going to total everything up, and hopefully Coach Metcalf will come up here. We'll talk with him for a few minutes. We'll be back after these messages.
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois for over 44 years. Fowler Heating and Cooling provides worry-free financing, works on all units, no matter what the brand, and now provides solar services for homes and businesses. You can trust Fowler Heating and Cooling and their dedicated team when you need them most. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Illnesses and injuries are never convenient, but our walk-in care is open 7 days a week with no appointment needed. The Convenient Care Clinic, located on the south side of Union County Hospital, treats non-emergency conditions such as allergies and asthma, sprains and strains, rashes, nausea, sore throats, and more. For more information, visit unioncountyanytime.com. Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust systems, engine and transmission replacements, digital vehicle inspections, transmission and coolant flushes, and brake system flushes. And talk to them about their induction cleaning service, a great way to improve your vehicle's performance and gas mileage. Vienna Automotive Center, 35 Industrial Drive, Vienna. Call 618-658-1112 for an appointment. Proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball.
Hi, this is Cindy Flam, Chief Executive Officer of Rural Health, Inc. For over 40 years, many across Southern Illinois have entrusted us with their health and well-being. Rural Health, Inc. provides numerous exceptional services tailored to you and your family across 5 clinics in Union, Johnson, and Massac counties. We work with most insurance carriers, Medicare, Medicaid, and we even provide sliding fee discounts. Quality services for all and committed to the underserved. That's Rural Health, Inc. We specialize in you. Give us a call at 618-833-4471.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Russ Kruger is a proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball. For all of your investment needs, call Russ Kruger at 618-658-2222 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Goddard's Auto Body, family owned for 3 generations, is celebrating 50 years of serving Vienna and all of Johnson County. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and tires for cars and trucks. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call 618-658-3191. Goddard's Auto Body wishes to thank the community for supporting their business for the last 50 years. Good luck to the Vienna boys and girls this season. Go Eagles!
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
And we're back, waiting for Coach Metcalf to make his way up here. 51-26 is the final score. The girls improved to 15-2. The boys have just lost to Cesar-Valere 57-54, and with that loss, they dropped to 11-6 and 4-2 in the conference. That's not a good loss up at Cesar. Scoring-wise, we have 3 girls in double figures. Leading the way was Ava Rush with 15. Summer Daubert has 13, and she hit 3 threes to have finished the night with 302 career threes made. 11 points for Karina Botello, 2 points for Jenna Waters, 2 for Kaylee Vaughn, 2 for Sage Meredith, 6 for Rayona Ridley, and we were 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 88%. Only 6 turnovers for Vienna for the night. Massac County had 24. They were 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Nobody in double figures for them. Their leading scorer was Raiden Slee with 8. 7 points for Lydia McCraw, 3 for Kenna Height. She only had 1 3. We did a good job of stopping her from shooting tonight, period. Madeline Wedkeen had 2 points, 4 for Sadie Kaler and 2 for Natalie Evans for their 26 points. And we've been joined by Coach Metcalf, and now has 701 career victories. Coach, congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And
Ron, I'd like to say we appreciate you, everything you do for us. If I recollect, tell me if I'm wrong, you're the only person in the history of Vienna High School that's been with the teams that have won the region that are going to be recognized.
That's true.
Friday.
I'm proud of that, actually. I don't know if it's because I'm very old or what, but it's in all seriousness, and I'm dead serious. It really is an honor. I didn't realize how much fun it was back when I was in high school, but when I had the chance to broadcast the games when you had the boys in 2005 and we won that regional, that was a lot of fun. And I was glad that you asked me if we could do that, and we were able to, and now here we are doing it again.
Right. Good times back then and good times now.
With the win, 15-2 on the season, and what I wanted to talk about with the win number 701, for your career, winning the game Monday night against Heron, 700 victories, 225 losses, and this is your, 26th year?
No, it's I wish.
For coaching high school?
No, actually, it's my 34th.
For coaching high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out to about 20.5 wins per year, and that's including a 2-16 year at Joppa, and then a COVID year where we won, I think, 14. Yeah,
we were 12-2 or something like that. Yeah. You're the COVID year, but Coach, what's amazing? That's a 76% winning percentage. You don't see that very many times at varsity level. You might see it at some lower levels, but at varsity level, to have a 76% winning percentage cumulative is phenomenal.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. It's a lot of hard work. What a lot of people don't see is what the players do in the off season. All the open gyms. I'm an open gym guy. I always have been. Now we got the girls lifting weights, but it's the time that you participate in summer. Now you got the AAU stuff. But I'm a gym rat. I have been my whole life, and luckily, pretty much every place I've been, I'd have 30, 40 guys, from all over the place coming and playing. And I think that helps out a lot. You don't see that anymore. You don't see kids up at the park just playing. You don't see people playing kickball, or whatever. It's only when the coach is around. But we've been fortunate enough to have kids do that throughout the years.
What I thought was interesting, looks like about 25 years, You've been Cesar Valier's head coach for both boys and girls. You've been Vienna's head coach for both boys and girls. Between those two schools cumulative, it looks like you've had about 25 years. And if I have my numbers right, 680 between just those two schools and 208. That's a 77 winning percentage average. And how many regional titles? And I didn't take the time to look this up.
I really don't know. It's like 14, maybe 16, something like that. It's
I know when you were at Cesar, you had a juggernaut up there. You were just winning left and right.
Yeah, when I was a girls coach, won the conference like 6 straight years in a row. I think we won like 55 straight conference games or some weird record like that. But when you have people that play hard and they buy into what you're doing, and of course winning helps. But when you have people that accept their roles, that everybody's not worried about scoring and all that. Of course they're getting a lot of stuff at home. You got to score, but there's more to basketball. You got people. And, you might have 2 or 3 that every time they touch it, they're going to shoot it. That's their job. But you got to have people setting the screens to get them open. Most notably, like this year, Sage Meredith, Karina, of course, Karina's scoring at a good bunch down there. But Sage, I think of her, how much she's given up, setting those awesome screens down there. So you got to have people to do that to free up the shooters.
Talk about your wife for just a second. Deep South girl from Karnak, I believe, isn't she?
Correct. Yeah, right down the road off of 169.
And how'd you guys meet?
I was the head coach at the ripe old age of 24 down in Joppa, Illinois. I was the youngest coach and youngest AD in the state back then. And my aunt introduced us, and we started dating and went from there.
Was that when Joppa was loaded with money?
No, I missed that by a year.
I remember when I was going to high school here, we'd have the fog come rolling in off the river, and you couldn't even see the left fielder sometimes, or the right fielder, depending on how the fog was rolling in. But
a lot of people don't know this about Joppa. They were the richest school district in the state of Illinois. They just didn't have free food, breakfasts and lunch for the kids. It was also for the community, and they also had an ice cream bar.
Really?
Back in that time period.
Well, I know they got new uniforms every year. The kids always got new band instruments every year, and boy, when it went south in a hurry.
Right, but you got to give kudos to schools like Joppa, Dongola, Alvarado, just for fielding a team. Everybody forgets about that. They pull kids out of the hallways and stuff. Just for the ability to have a team, to me, is awesome.
I'm on the ROE board for the 4 counties, and they had a vote last year to consolidate. We gave them the opportunity, and they chose. The community didn't want to. They didn't want to lose the identity. But back in the 70s and 80s, boy, they were loaded. They had some really, really good basketball teams. And the Roundtrees down there, Mike
and Ronnie Roundtree, I played a lot of pickup ball with them, throughout the years, when I was younger. And we traveled down to Paducah, and all over the place. And a guy named Terry Rhymes, for the Massac people that are listening, he was a Massac guy. Dave Glass, a good friend of mine. You're talking some very good ball players back in that time period.
They were awesome. We had some wars with them, and it was not any kind of an easy game anytime you played a Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
But back to you, it's pretty cool. You haven't always been in the high school ranks. You played college ball. Where'd you play at?
I played at Kankakee Community College for a Hall of Fame coach, Denny Lanus. Fortunate enough then to coach with him, for a year. We went 34-6. Went to the Nationals, went out to Hutchinson, and that's when I kind of got a taste for big-time ball. And then I went to Mayville State, and I coached there 2 years, at the JV level. Heck, I was only 22 years old, when I did that. But it's kind of funny, here I am, 65. I had a kid on that team that was 10 years older than me, so that means I've got an ex-player that's 75 years old, But and I lucked out, though. After KCC, I went down and worked a basketball camp with Steve Newton down at Murray State, and I busted my tail. I did everything they asked and more. I mean, I didn't sleep for a week, and they liked my work ethic, and they took me on as a grad assistant down there. And that first year, Murray State was picked 5th in the Ohio Valley Conference, and it was kind of funny. Mark Burnson, the assistant coach, told me to go sit next to Steve Newton. You know, they were just playing pickup, and he goes, yeah, just go talk to him, you know, and, you know, just introduce yourself, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And Coach Newton looks at me and goes, well, what do you think of what we got out here? And I told him, I go, Coach, if we're picked 5th in the conference, I'd sure like to know who's in front of us. And we ended up winning the conference. That year, the OVC, you know, Austin P always had battles with those guys back in that time period. But we go to the NCAA tournament, and we played North Carolina State, Jim Valvano in the first round. Major upset, you know, in Lincoln, Nebraska. And then in the second round, we played Kansas, Danny Manny, who they ended up winning the national tournament that year. And to this day, Danny Manny says the toughest game in the tournament was Murray State back then. So and then the next year, we went to the NIT, played Penn State up there at 3rd place, got beat. Then the third year, back to the tournament. We were actually ahead of Kentucky in the national rankings that year. Sports Illustrated, you know, that was a big deal back then, you know, in the 80s. And we played Michigan State, and that's the first time I met Tom Izzo, was the head coach. You had Tom Crean. It was a grad assistant like me. You know, back then you did what was called film exchange. You know, and I spent hours on the phone with those guys, but they beat us in double overtime down in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know, but yeah, I've been very lucky. You know, I've had one losing record since 1984. I didn't start playing high school ball till I was a sophomore in high school, 1975. So all the way along, I've been fortunate. But, you know, you surround yourself with good people, people that are willing to work. You treat people the way you want to be treated. You know, I pretty much have done that throughout my life, you know, and just have fun.
You know, I brought up your wife just a little bit ago, and for you to be able to travel all over the place, watch the games that you do, you really have to have that family support from home.
Yeah. It's, you know, back, you know, all the meals that she used to cook back in the day. She literally, I ran the Cesar-Valera Holiday Tournament, you know, 16-team tournament for 14 years. The AD would just turn it over to me. I'd get the refs. You know, I did the whole shebang. And then my wife would literally take off that week, you know, her vacation time for 14 years, you know, to do that. Now, it's kind of hard to do that, to get wives to do that stuff now, you know, and that's why a lot of these tournaments are going down. They just don't get the support like they used to from, you know, what I've been told. But, yeah, it takes a lot of people to run a tournament like that, you know. So, yeah, she did, you know, quite a bit.
I know she's probably listening tonight. She listens to quite a bit.
She listens to all of them. Right now, I got 4 grandkids, and she went and watched the youngest one play over the coin at the boys' club, and then after that, an hour after that, she's in Pinckneyville watching my 6th grade boy play. So she's doing that.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's one thing to see your kids play. It's another thing to get to see your grandkids play. That brings a whole new realm of fun. Right. You know, there's been numerous times, you know, where we've won games or whatever, and I've gone watch them play, and they've won, and that's even more special than, you know, winning a high school game. It really is. Well, I'm glad you had a chance to come up, and I wanted to congratulate you and talk a little bit about 700 career victories. That's a tremendous milestone. So you're gonna go another 20 years and get 1,000? I think I got a few more in me. I haven't gone to seed yet. Of course, you know, my girls, they keep making fun of me. You know, I mean, about every day they're up to some kind of shenanigans with me, and yeah, I just love the girls to death. You know who we have right now, and I love Vienna, Illinois. You know, it's been a good place for me, and it's been a good fit, and you know, we've had a lot of fun and we've won. The key is playing loose. You know, when you get tight as a drum, it's a different way. If you can play loose, have fun, and that's what I always tell the kids, go out and have fun. Right. You know, I usually end, you know, everything by saying it. Just go out and have fun. You know, that's the bottom line. Well, we had 3 girls in double figures tonight. Ava Rush with her solid 15 points. Daubert hit 3 threes for 13. She goes to 302 for her career, and Karina Botello, nice having her back. She had 11 points. Yeah, she still doesn't have her game legs under. I can't remember, like 12. She was gone for 12 days, so it's going to take her a little bit yet. But it is nice having her back. And then Saturday morning at the ridiculous time of 8:30 in the morning, I don't understand El Dorado, and we're the 1 seed, and we get to play at 8:30 in the morning. They have just 4 games. I do not understand why they don't push that start time back to like 10 o'clock. You know, what every coach can't understand is why we were playing a conference opponent to start the dang tournament. You know, like I mentioned, I ran the Cesar tournament for 14 years.
the number one thing you don't do is play. Everybody does the same thing. You don't play a conference opponent first in the first round because you control the first round. After that, you can't control who you play. You go to tournaments to play different people. I was talking to Pete Gordon, the coach over at Goreville, and just in the 2 minutes that we were talking, he flipped up how it should have been. You know, I mean, very easily it could have been changed. We could have played El Dorado or Gallatin County, just flipped, you know, people that we don't play. Now, win or lose, one of us is going to have to play Johnson City, so one of us is going to have to play 2 conference opponents in a tournament, you know, which makes no sense.
And the funny thing is, those 3 of the 4 teams in the top bracket are all in the same conference on the same division. So you know darn good and well you have a very good possibility of playing at least 1, possibly 2 of your conference opponents to get to this championship round.
Right. Well, I will say this. It's a lot better than it was last year. We were the 3rd seed last year, and we had to play the 1, 2, and the 4, you know, to win it, you know, which is unheard of. But, you know,
we
whatever.
did it.
Yeah, came out on top, so that was good.
Well, Coach, congratulations on what's turning out to be a pretty good season. 15-2, we're 6-0, or 5-0 in the conference, and the 2 losses, have nothing to hang your hat on. Had a 9-point lead with Mount Vernon, and they come back to win it at the end. And Carlisle went toe-and-toe with them, and some, in my opinion, some questionable calls down the stretch.
You know, that Mount Vernon call, I'll just say it how it was. You know, there was a call. There was a tentacle on one of our players. You know, she was standing there. The official beckoned her in, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Said he didn't, but then he calls the dad the next day to apologize. It was unbelievable. And then the game before that, the exact same thing happened, and the same official just told the girl to come back. You know, that's what aggravated me. You know, that shouldn't have happened. And at the time we had the ball, I believe a 9-point lead. They make 2 free throws plus get the ball and score. It happened that fast, you know. And I honestly do believe in the history of, and I've talked to Ross a little, you know, Ross Hill, you know, our historian a little bit. That could have been the biggest game outside a regional and sectional game for Vienna. You know, because I think at the time they were ranked third in 3A. We had them on the ropes. And to have a call like that, you know, and I'm not saying that was the only reason, but it sure didn't help matters. You know, no, it takes a lot to get me aggravated on things, and I'll never forget that.
Well, with the JV winning tonight, they've improved to 8-1, and they've put together a solid season with limited play because of all the tournaments we're in.
Yeah, hats off to Vaughn. She came in and did an awesome job tonight, you know, and hence, you know, she got a little bit more playing, you know, varsity time. Those younger ones, they're just coming along, you know, and they're going to be on the blue team, you know, next year. They're going to be the ones that get the reps and everything. So if they put in a little work, we'll be all right again next year.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Hope you get a whole bunch more. And it'd be nice if you're here for another 4 years and wind up with another 100 victories in 4 years.
Yeah, that would be nice. I just hope I'm still alive.
You and me both.
Thank you. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach. That's head coach Rhett Metcalf. And victory here tonight for the girls by the score of 51-26. They improved to 15-2 overall. The JV won here tonight. They are 8-1 overall. And the boys lose a tough one up at Cesar, 57-54. The freshmen and the JV won in Cesar tonight, and that's going to wrap everything up here. Thanks for Lee for sticking around here, and or Will taking everything back there, and that's going to wrap it up. So it's been a long night, but a successful night. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH and the Vienna High School Connection. Our next game will be Saturday night or Saturday morning at 8:30 at El Dorado against Goreville. Be on the air about 8:15. Jonathan Simmons will be doing the videoing. I'll be doing the play-by-play. We have the boys at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night, if you're not doing anything, for $25, you can come and have the alumni reunion over at the old Shriners building in Vienna at 119 Harderville Loop. Cost is $25, and the proceeds go to the VHS Hoops. And then Saturday night is the basketball game. So, I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks for your time, this time, until next time. So long, everybody, from Vienna High School, where the girls win a big game tonight against Massac County. So long.
That concludes this Vienna Lady Eagles basketball broadcast here on WIBHradio.com. This Lady Eagles basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by BW Electric and Locating, Fowler Heating and Cooling, Lawrence and Bean Insurance Agency, Goddard's Auto Body, Rural Health Incorporated, Deaconess Illinois Union County, Trevilian Brothers Construction, Shawnee Community College, Southern Trust Bank, Vienna Automotive, Golson Financial Services, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, and Trevilian Farm. This has been a presentation of WIBH Sports.